All right. So, I got home about an hour ago from cleaning a preschool. And most of you, if you know me as Roxy or Roxanne from high school. Um, I kind of wanted to do this because I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as connecting with people. And I've always wanted to write a book, or I wanted to do a podcast or blog. But I keep seeing all these YouTube channels, and there's cat videos, and there's watching video games, and there's music, and there's singers, and there's comedy, and there's so much of everything out there that I kind of wanted to see where I could go with this. Um, it's funny because you'll probably think, oh my goodness, what is she doing cleaning at a preschool? Okay, so I have multiple degrees and I'm fairly smart, I guess. But if you are told something for so long, you seem to believe and feel what you have been told, whether it be good or bad. Um, what I'm trying to do is connect with people and let people get to know me. So, and it's not really looking at issues, it's about looking at you and the person, because just until recently, I have found that I am happy with myself and I love myself. And I'm sure everybody out there is like, oh, okay, everybody deals with these sort of things. But I have been dealt a bunch of cards, and I'm not trying to get pity or sadness or anything like that. My goal is to talk about me and my life and see if I can help myself become a better person, um, learn to love myself more, and instead of hating on myself and finding every flaw that I can find in myself. Um, I have come across so many suicides recently. I myself have been on that side, and I just want to be able to talk. And I thought, if I could put myself out there and kind of show people, oh my gosh, she's been through all this and she's still positive, that's good. I mean, I have days where I want to get out of bed and I want to do things and I want to focus on my life. And then there's days that I can't and I don't want to, but I have to. I have two boys, so I have to focus on that. But I want to see if I can figure out why there's this crazy in my head. Um, I've been diagnosed with anxiety, manic depression, PTSD for multiple traumas, and I think I have ADD. Yeah, a little bit. And I just want to see how we fall in that category of wanting to be sad or depressed, and why we want to hurt ourselves or take ourselves away from this world so we don't feel the pain of paying bills, or someone judging you or not liking you, or we're judging other people. Every day, we judge people every single day. I'm trying my hardest not to, because I want to be a better person. I've always been positive. I've always tried to look at the good. But in a lot of people's eyes, I was happy since I was in high school. And the gist of it is my life was so not happy, but I acted very well, and nobody knew the real side of anything. Recently, I've been through a lot of things. There's, like I said, there's been so many suicides for my son's class, very close people to me, and I kind of want to be able to say there's another answer. I can't tell you right now because, you know, I'm working hard every day and I'm cleaning houses, I'm cleaning businesses, um, and I'm just trying to make ends meet. I deal with that every day, and it's this chaotic, crazy cycle because you go back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. But what I'm trying to do for myself to maybe help me and maybe help anybody out there that wants to chit chat with me, um, what I want to do is kind of do videos every day, if I can. I'm learning this very, one step at a time. And however I wake up in the morning, or how I feel, or if I go to the store and I meet someone, or if you have an issue or you have something to talk about, or you're just sad or happy or mad, let's focus on us for a change, because everybody focuses on everybody else. And in our world right now, everything is so negative. You can't go down the street without there was a shooting over here, there was a suicide over here, there was a bombing. And you have to excuse me, but I also have Mittens, who is meowing, and she will kind of make appearances when she's here. And I'm gonna grab her. Okay, all right, so this is Mittens. Say hi, Mittens. Can you say hi? Oh, she doesn't want to be on TV. You don't want to be on TV? All right. Well, Mittens is usually very personable. She talks a lot, like all the time. Right, Mittens? Mittens, do you talk? Okay, she's making me a liar. Anyways, so I am tired of being judged by so many people all the time, every day. My entire life has been about judgment. And because of that judgment and because of the way I was treated, whether I had dark skin, light skin, dark hair, skinny, tattoos, whatever, I always tried to fix myself, to perfect myself for everybody else. And not for me, because I didn't know how to be that me for me. I'm still learning, and I think that's why I want to do this, is so we can step by step kind of see how we view ourselves, and how it's not always a good thing, the way we try to make ourselves be like this skinny model or this athlete, or whatever we grew up with wanting or not wanting to be. Society kind of makes us a certain way. I myself deal with being super skinny, and sadly it's not something that I've wanted, because I was always made fun of, and I was always told that I was disgusting and ugly as a skinny person. So for the first time ever, I realized that it's a good thing. Except, I'm not like your normal person. I just, when I stress or I get depressed or anxiety, um, like getting divorced after 20 years, different situations, I don't eat. So when I don't eat, I lose weight. Don't do it on purpose. I don't like when people come and tell me, oh my God, you need to eat. Oh my God, you're too skinny. Oh, you don't look well. I can't control it. It's what my body does, and it's who I am. So I'm learning to be okay with that and love myself. I've also had 2 kids, so my body is not where I think I want it to be. So I'm trying to fix that also. But with this, I'm trying to see if I can follow my friend Chelsea. Um, she has a business with Younique. I think it's cosmetics, but I don't use a lot of cosmetics. I don't wear lipstick and all that kind of stuff. And I want to see if that's something that will help me in the future, to establish a business and actually touch base with people. I've always been in the medical field, or I worked at the schools, systems, teen centers, everything, because I want to help people. So in doing that, I never realized that I needed to help myself first and focus on me for once and be okay with me. Um, this is my trial run, and this is me going through that, trying to see if I can be happy with myself and be okay and feel pretty and feel sexy and not worry about what everybody else thinks. Um, take care of my children the way I take care of my children. I am so proud of my boys, and you know, I'm between the age of 40, 45. That's to be determined, and we'll get into that at some point. But my whole entire life was, I am going to make my life better and happier, and not in the same situation that I was growing up as a teen and as a child. Happy moments, of course, there were little happy moments and things like that, but I want to focus on how all these things, happy, good, bad, have made me who I am. I feel like I'm stronger now at the age that I am, and I want to share that with people. that it's okay. And I don't live in a mansion, and I don't have tons of money, and I don't own my cars, and my credit score sucks, and I don't have any savings in the bank. I'm working on these things one day at a time. So it's not about that. It's not about me saying, hey, you can be this person and you can be just like me and we could be better and you can focus on the good and this is what you have to look forward to. Don't have that. I'm still trying to figure that out for myself. So right now it's about living one day at a time, looking at the world from a different perspective instead of looking at, oh my gosh, this happened to me, woe is me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And to just go back and forth where we just have this self-pity and sadness and we can't move forward being happy. So I'm trying to try this YouTube channel and I'm sucking because this is my first time. And then tomorrow I think I can go live, which is kind of cool. You're on my laptop right now, and I don't really know how. I have to get my son to help me with this stuff. But, you know, I have met some wonderful people just recently in the last few months, and wonderful people that have been in my life for years. But I didn't realize how important their relationship has meant to me, even now, where I am at, where I'm sitting, where I'm standing, what I'm doing, whether I'm scrubbing toilets or, you know, going to the grocery store. I want to see the positive in everything. I want to focus on the good. I want to focus the good in me. And yeah, of course, we're going to have down days. And last night I dreamt of everything that has ever gone wrong in my life. And instead of waking up sad and unmotivated, I woke up, I went to clean, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. My sisters told me to do a YouTube channel about makeup and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do that. That's not me. Me is being me, and if you like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. I didn't used to be able to be strong enough to put up with people not liking me because I strived to make everybody's life better, even if it affected me in the wrong way. So with that said, I want to be out there where I can talk to people and share some of our similar stories or feelings and see why we do the things that we do, why we say the things that we say, why we treat ourselves so horrible, why we don't love ourselves, why we don't put ourselves out there, why we think in a relationship that we have to have, whether it's boyfriend, marriage, friendship, co-workers, it doesn't matter. We're not good enough for them. I never felt like I was good enough for anybody or anything. So with in that scenario, it was just me trying to make that other person happy, which in short term it worked great. In long term it doesn't, because if you're not happy with yourself, then you got nothing. You can't, you know, you can't focus on anybody else or help anybody else. I'm learning that every choice that I have made, I did, and that's the only thing I have control over. So choices that were made for me, that has to do with some of my trauma or with my past or anything like that, I can't fix that. And, you know, we can't forget. We can forgive and we can move on and blah, 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 right? But still, in the now, in the me, dealing with depression and anxiety and just everything in this world. Everything just makes us crazy. So I thought maybe if we talk about it, or if I talk about it, this benefits me or you, I don't know. We can focus on positive music, movies, just things that make us happy, because there's always that 1 second that you could take from something or look at something and make your day better, instead of stubbing your toe, screaming F, 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 and then your whole day is ruined. Take a step back, take a breath, and then we can see where we can go from there. I just want to see how I react to this and see how I can grow from it. And if I do, I do. If this works out, great. If it doesn't, then tell me, because I'm, you know, I deal with just my biggest thing is my self-esteem. Don't have any. I'm working on it. I just now started to feel pretty. and I feel like I'm older and wiser. I don't know. Who knows? Older, yes. So for me, it's like going through life, um, letting you know. I can't say, hey, it's going to be okay because I don't know. Because I've talked to so many people. And the next day, sadly, I think my input is going to be beneficial and they're going to see things better and realize how important they are to me. And then with that said, they commit suicide. So these are things that have happened in my life that make it hard for me to look at the positive and move forward. But I just want to be true and honest. And I've always hid who I was because everybody's like, nobody needs to know who you are and you don't have to justify or rationalize. And I always did that for everybody and anything. For whatever I did, what I didn't do, what was done to me, I tried to make it okay for everybody. This is why I did this. Now I'm going to treat you like this because I don't want you to hurt like me because it sucks to hurt. And I don't want to hurt anymore. I want to be happy and I want to be able to wake up in the morning and be like, yes, I got this. Let's do it. I want to meet people. I want to see how we can keep ourselves uplifted. And maybe not even uplifted, maybe just have someone there to listen to your BS and then be like, okay, cool. She doesn't judge me. I don't judge you. They don't judge me. And we're good to go. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. I think it's more trying to find my purpose because I've always believed that I'm a giver and a lover and I care and I want to do things for people, but I never put myself first. So this is a little bit of if I'm accountable to be on here, then I'm accountable to whether put makeup on, get up, do things, be lazy, be sleepy, take a day off. Just, I want to look at different perspectives of my life, people's lives, and everybody has something. Even if they haven't been through the same stuff that you have been through, say you've been through 1,000 horrible things and this other person has been through one, the pain is probably still the same. It just depends on that person. So there's no reason for judgment or anything like that. It's better for us to be there for one another and be supportive no matter what. It's crazy because just in the last 6 months, I've met so many different people. And yeah, I'm going to say probably, I don't know, people that are my friends, but they have also struggled with things. And everybody struggles with something, whether it's addiction or depression or they're trying to find a happy or their children or they don't have a father in their life or that baby doesn't have a father or, just so many things. And we overwhelm ourselves with all this negativity that it pulls us down and it makes us feel horrible. And so then we don't want to live. And there's so much to live for. And the thing is, life is short and things happen all the time. My friend, I just found out from nursing school, she was brilliant and loved everything, but she went into, I can't remember, a Safe Save-A-Lot or some kind of store in Washington, and she got shot. And I found this out this morning, and I was really, really, really sad. And I was like, what in the world is this world coming to? But with that said, I looked at her life and I looked at her Facebook and oh my gosh, she has lived. She has loved her children. She has grandchildren. She is happy. She traveled. And I think even with her passing, she's lived this full life. And with me, I think I used to worry all the time if I was going to get shot or get hurt or something. And if I died, would anybody show up at my funeral? How morbid is that? So, and I've still come across that. I'm like, okay, I'm here, and everybody loves Roxy, and everybody's gonna be there and be here. But life is real. Everybody has things going on in their life. They have children, families. So we can't always be there for one another when we want to be. And instead of taking that to heart and being sad about it, I want to find ways to let it be okay and be okay with being me and being by myself and working on stuff that's going to make me feel better. Whether I'm cleaning houses or anything like that, I kind of don't want to um, be in the corporate world anymore or work for somebody like that. I just want to be able to, I can provide services and I can provide great services and be happy, and I meet people, and it doesn't make me be like this, oh my god, she cleans houses, oh my god, she's a maid. It's not like that. It's like giving somebody a gift. Like they come home and it's this wondrous, wondrous thing to feel like your house is brand new. And even for that evening, because life goes on and houses get messy, but for that moment, you give them this joy. We don't have a lot of joy in our lives. Everybody's always judging, picking. And I might repeat myself a lot because, yeah, I lose my thought and what I said. So if I repeat myself and when I go live, you can feel free to tell me and be like, hey, Roxy, you already said this. Um, I feel like I am supposed to put myself out there and just show you who I am and have people see the real me, not the one that I've pretended to be or what people made me to be, what I was forced to be. I want to be me, and I want to be happy, and I want to be nerdy, and I want to be a goofball. I love everything Marvel, DC, Star Wars, horror movies, everything and anything, all genres. Um, and it just depends on the moment, but I'm just a geek and I'm a nerd. And mind you, I'm not like my son who knows all of the Star Wars, or my sons who know all of the Star Wars characters or know all of the Marvel stories, because I used to when I was younger, but life happened and I think my brain just got full of stuff. So now I want to kind of empty my brain and get rid of all the stuff that's been weighing me down, and not feel pressured into being someone else. I want to be me. I want to be happy. I want to, it was always about a nuclear family and having the family for my boys, for my children. I wanted a big family. I wanted to give all my heart, and I wanted to be a mom. Well, I've been blessed and I got to be a mom and I love it. And it wasn't the way I thought it would be. The fairy tale and you meet someone and you fall in love and all this stuff. I think it's out there. I just haven't really felt it. I guess each situation, each relationship I've been in has been out of necessity and fitting in and not being alone. And I want to be me. I want to be a goofball and a nerd and come home and talk to somebody and vent, because we all vent, and then just put it under, sweep it under the rug, throw it away, throw it in the trash, but focus on the good. Because sorry, I look like poopy because I just cleaned and I've been wearing my hair straight, and today I woke up like this. So, anyways, I should have my channel up and around, and if you want to talk, if you want to yell, if you want to call me names, feel free. I just want to be able to share some of my thoughts and my stories, not because I'm super smart and I'm super this or that, or I believe I'm better than anybody. It's because I truly have been through a lot of pain, and I have physical pain, abuse, trauma, happiness, joy, everything. But for some reason, I let all the negative control my entire life. And, it's like I'm the age that I am, 43, 45. Again, I'll tell you that story later. But I've met some wonderful people with so much talent and so much beauty just in themselves. And they're there going through the world, trying to show their best part of themselves. That's what I want to do, but I don't want to act. I don't want to be acting. I want to be me. I want to show everybody I'm vulnerable, I'm good, I'm strong, I'm all of the above. And, you can judge me. I have tattoos. I want to pierce my nose. I want to do things for me, not for anybody else. I'm not happy with stuff physically. So eventually, if I can get better, I can go through the transition and do things for myself, and hopefully share that with everybody. I'm excited because I want to share people that I know, like my tattoo artist and my eyelash lady and my boys. And I'm so proud of my son Hunter because he's made videos, two guys in a camera. You have to find him. I don't know how to chew on YouTube, but he's funny. They're funny and goofy, and they're just being themselves. And I think that's where we lose sight of everything. And for me, God has always been there. God helped me get through a lot of things, but He also is giving me the strength to realize who I am. Anyways, we're going on 30 minutes. I don't know if anybody wants to listen to this crap, but I'm going to say bye for now because I got to go clean the house and figure out how I'm going to be doing this. I would like to get a camera, follow around, that kind of thing, but I have to talk to my son and learn from there. Again, this is just me, just you, and see if we can help each other or just make ourselves laugh or smile for that moment and be okay with who we are and love ourselves for who we are. Yeah, today is my Friday and I got some things to do, and hopefully my weekend will be great and I can share that with you. And then maybe, explore options into the things I do to better myself, exercise and makeup and even Botox or anything that's going to make me feel better. I just don't want us to define ourselves by our past or define ourselves by what other people have perceived us to be. It doesn't matter what color, what race, what nationality. It doesn't matter. We all hurt the same. So, with that said, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, maybe. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll see you later. Bye.